Hey, what's up everyone? Akin here. In my last video, I went over the pros of working at Big Four. I thought I'd make a video about the cons as well, so let's get right into it. The first con would be, you guessed it, work-life balance, aka the long hours and the busy season. I think most of the people in public accounting would agree that the biggest downside of working in accounting is the busy season hours. During busy season, it's really hard to maintain a good work-life balance, and for so many, there's no balance at all. Only work, sleep, and repeat. 70, 80, even 90 hours of work per week. Oh, and if you didn't know, there's no overtime pay, which could be another con in itself. The busy season usually falls in the first quarter of the year because so many companies have December 31st year end. So for auditors, there's about 2 to 3 months to perform their work, which is a very short period for the amount of work that has to get done. The busy season hours and the time frame usually depends on the client and the industry that you're in. So for IT audit, it usually starts in September and ends at the end of February. For core audit though, it starts in January and usually ends at the end of March or early April, but their weekly hours are usually worse than IT audit. Regardless though, I think the busy season should be illegal. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to see my managers and seniors work on the weekend, during holidays, and even when they take vacation. And I think the worst part about this is that it's the norm and everybody accepts it. The second one is the high pressure and the stress that you'll probably face. This is normal considering how big the Big Four firms are and that you're servicing the biggest companies every single day, which means that the demand and expectations are bigger and there's always tight deadlines to be met. Also, if you're starting out, you're trying to learn a lot of new things and try to apply them at the same time, which is challenging and might cause you to be stressed. Another con of working at the Big Four would be compensation. Don't get me wrong, the salary is not low for a full-time job, but it's usually in the lower end when compared to other industries such as tech and large financial services institutions. It's also very common to find a better base salary in other industry accounting firms. Also, when you consider the extra hours you work throughout the year, your hourly rate is actually low, because your average per week is not 40 hours at all. It's usually more than 50 hours. Alright, these are the cons of working at Big Four that I wanted to talk about. This was a short one compared to the pros video that I made. If I wanted to dig deeper, I could probably find a lot more cons, but I think these are the most common ones. So if you enjoyed this video and haven't seen the video I made on the pros of working at Big Four, you should check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.